Andre.
Ryan.
My head is spinning.
Andre and Arkin.
Hi.
Woo!
Hi, Allie.
Yes. Hi, Allie. Very nice. That is we love to hear that kind of enthusiasm to start a Monday.
Yes, we don't necessarily need it though, because this weekend
We're in a tough spot. Yeah.
This weekend was so unbelievably electric that
actually printing money.
I have considered stepping down from the betting ranks.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't think this weekend could ever be matched.
That's true, but we're all just chasing that high. Another Colin Morikawa, another perfect 10-0 night on the 2 parlays in the Italian soccer that I had. Another deal like the home run derby where we just emptied the accounts and raked it in.
That's true.
I know what you mean, but at the end of the day, it's all about
chasing the thrill.
It's all about chasing the thrill, man. It's sports enhancing drugs.
It is true.
We'll never stop
SEDs.
Watching sports. SEDs, man.
We need SEDs. I have to be honest. There was a time in this life where I was anti-parlay, and
this is bad.
That's over.
This is really bad.
Parlays are king.
Parlays are king.
But I'll just say this: if we're looking for withdrawal days, you gotta hit parlays.
You gotta hit parlays. You do. It's something I abide by.
Someone said parlay RK.
That's amazing. Let's go through some of your wins.
Okay.
And then I can share the kind of tough spot I find myself in.
Right.
No. Money. Flush with cash, mind you.
Flush with cash.
Tough spot otherwise.
Okay. Yeah.
The people are excited. You guys are back in studio, by the way.
Hell yeah.
They love you guys.
Hell yeah. Okay.
All the homies are making money, so that's when I feel good. It's when that's happening.
So the weekend begins with the Rockies covering their season win total over 63.5.
Outstanding.
That's a 4-unit win for me. Then Saturday, I get back on my bullshit in terms of college football parlays. We're using first half spreads, all that good stuff. I had Oregon plus 14.5, Minnesota minus 10.5 in the first half. And then I had the under in Virginia and Illinois, Illinois, no S. And I should have known that it was going to be a special day, a special weekend, when they have the over pushed with almost the entire fourth quarter remaining. Then there's no points scored in the last 13 minutes of the game, so I push that, which gives me 2 out of 3 on the parlay plus a push. That hits. Then Sunday morning. Saturday late night. I make a little late night parlay. Michigan minus 6.5. San Diego State plus 1. Vanderbilt money line. That was a plus 200 money line against CSU. That's a 14-unit winner with a 33% profit boost from our friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Insanity.
Sunday morning, this is the one that you all got. You can't be mad at me for not getting in on some of this other stuff because I gave you the All Dogs Go to Heaven parlay, the biggest parlay of the weekend that I hit. Arizona money line, Pittsburgh money line, Los Angeles Chargers money line. That's like a plus 1650.
I hated all three.
I encouraged to use your $25 free bet on this. So if you did that, you made like $400. Then, Dre.
Wow.
We have a 20% profit boost on every single NFL game. I hit almost every single game in the morning slate, 6-1 against the spread on those. Plus, with the 20% profit boost, we weren't giving up anything, so that's like a 5-unit win. I hit Rams over 6.5 in the first quarter. Amazing. Incredible. Then you have the no-brainer bet from DraftKings on the Thursday night game, but because I was in Arizona, I also got Cardinals to score a point at plus $150 max.
Oh, my God.
Then, Dre, all of the money we put down on Teddy Bridgewater to be the starter hits the account.
One of the biggest bets I've ever made in my life. And that one, I thank you because you reached out specifically.
Yes, I did.
That was looking out for your homies.
Don't miss out
Reach
on this
out.
one. And I told it on the show.
Yep.
All told, Dre.
D-line. Yeah.
All told. 64 unit weekend.
3x the account. I'm looking forward to my withdrawal as
No.
well. It's incredible, Ryan.
More than 4x to the account.
That's insane. Yeah, it's true. It probably will never happen again.
Like
You
I was
are
a
on
little
this
bit,
heater.
I was a little bit worried about jinxing the heater, but like you can't take this away from me at this point.
Well, that's the tough spot I'm in because I firmly abide by the don't jinx it. You gotta stay cool, calm, and collected. Heater, freezer, just you gotta stay consistent. Big believer in that with dice. When you're trying to get that last one, same exact rolling motion of the prior one.
Right.
Have to stay consistent.
Gotta stay consistent.
And so you steering too far from home on the parlay stuff concerns me. Me, usually, I would hype you up a little. I'd talk it up. I kind of think we got to stay level-headed here.
We gotta stay level-headed.
I want you to keep this up, Ryan.
I just do have to say, like,
Oh, it's incredible.
dreams do come true.
It's incredible. Dreams do come true. It's really true.
I've had to make like a couple deposits in my day.
Oh, yeah.
Back into the DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh, yeah.
I've also made my fair share of withdrawals.
You know
I think I was like a little bit up going into this. Now I'm gonna be
Big up.
It'll be a long time before I ever go back into the red if I ever do, which I don't plan to.
Yeah, I hit a point like that sometime last year, and that was very nice. Remember, I was having that heater moment, but not these parlays. You are...
4 parlays in 2 weeks.
it's absurd.
3 legs or more.
Absurd.
I don't know how I did it, but I hope you caught the wave while it was still here. Okay.
We're going to keep trying to ride it, though.
Let's see
That
what
is
happens.
the goal here.
We're going to make an SGP tonight. So we'll see what happens.
God, I really feel, and obviously Cortland Sutton screwed us too, but the SGP we gave out on the show, if Jerry doesn't get injured, we're like very close to making
Henry's
that happen.
was only 1 leg away, right?
What happened?
He had the under. No, he had the over, and it went under.
I told him it was an under.
That's a plus 10 Gs.
Well, and that would have been a push if they just take the extra point at the very end.
I think there was a half. Point on there. What was the number?
So for me, it was 41.
So I think he had over
41 and a half. Yeah. I hated that. I've never hated Daniel Jones more than on that QB sneak.
Yeah.
And now, like, KJ Hamler, I'm, like, eternally thankful to him for dropping that tud.
Oh, Hamler. Yeah.
If not,
Kind of
really
weird. Did you notice Kareem Jackson on the field at all yesterday?
No, you really
Isn't that
didn't.
really weird?
Yeah.
I literally double checked to see if he played.
He did, though.
Yes.
Like 100% of the
Yeah, I
snaps
assume
stemmed
so.
straight. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Anyways, that's random. Let's get to our big threes today.
Let's do it, man.
We will make an SGP later to
Gotcha.
try and stay on the parlay heater. No promises, that's for sure. But I'm going to try and keep it around
Okay.
baby belugs because those are what have been hitting. The baby belugs have been biting.
Yeah, big time. It's crazy. Another thing that's been happening to me, waiting on the Teddy bet to come through and some of these, $25, $50 bets. It has... I shouldn't, but stuff like that affects my psyche. Where I'm almost trying to play it safe to get there, make sure the account's not like too depleted by that point to where that money coming in now needs to be used to make up for that, So it's kind of just, and when you do that, you get off kilter a little.
I had this dream on Saturday night that the Broncos came out in this crazy formation, and Drew Lock was lined up at wide receiver, and then they motioned him in, and Teddy motioned out, and then they ran a play action pass, and he threw it deep, and we lost the bet.
Dude, yeah, like Justin Fields and some of these Trey Lance guys that are getting special packages, Nagy and Shanahan could totally just to mess with Vegas, have them take the very first snap.
Right, and then like DraftKings gave it back to us as a free bet, but it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that'd
these
be
are the things I dream
devastating.
about.
That's crazy.
So let's get into our big threes. Not parlayable, but maybe we can work them into an SGP later. Let's see what we got. Let's start with Dre.
Okay, so we've got Lambjacks.
We've got a nonsensus.
You went over on Lambjack.
I went over 300.
Okay, and that's the boost, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is a classic. Fade the boost. Last year he averaged 235 per game. From what I could tell, he only went over this once all of last season. And
That can't be right.
they maybe it was twice, but they blow out teams, and his stats just aren't like that off the charts. I know the Raiders defense sucks, and this is why you're thinking over, but this should be at least 18 yards lower. So I kind of feel like we're getting like a free 15 here. So I shall go under on this one. Though it's going to be interesting with all the injuries that the Ravens have had, and just to see how Lambjack goes off. I do like the Ravens in this one, though. I think they're going to just kill the Raiders. We saw this week 1. I expected a lot of these games to be a little closer.
So he went over in the first game of the season last year.
Okay.
249 plus 55. There's another one.
Yep.
243 plus 35. That doesn't
just
do it.
Misses. Yeah. See, it should be like a 275. At 275, this is a good bet. That's where you say like, okay, well, the Raiders D is shitty enough to where I'm gonna fade them. 292, too much. Too much. The Ravens don't feel the need to rely on Lambjack that much in a blowout. And then I'm going under. Very torn on this.
You're right.
But I'm going under.
3 times last year.
Yeah.
It makes me feel bad. But
at least one
the
of those
don't
is
have the athletes on defense.
I know, that's true. Stupid Jonathan Abrams going to get like ejected 2 plays in. Stupidest athlete in the world. Probably.
You realize that's the pick they used on the pick they acquired for trading Amari Cooper?
They're such idiots.
They are really bad. They're really bad.
Mayock, you're a clown.
I don't know if that was it
Legitimately
Mayock who traded Amari?
Probably.
I think he was gone before.
Oh, that was when
Mayock
Gruden
traded
went.
Khalil Mack.
Dumbass. So yeah, we'll go under again. Blowout, ground control. Ravens shorten the game. Get to Derek Carr, and we hit the under that way.
You've got the under in the matchup, or the under
50 and a half. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's consensus pick of the night, but I can't remember what I put in my slip.
We're gonna find on pins and needles. Now
Yes.
to see your big 3. Okay.
Let's jump over to my big 3 now. We do have a consensus and a nonsensus. That's pretty crazy.
Double consensus.
And you had Baltimore -4?
Yeah.
Double consensus and a single nonsensus. Here's my advice to you, the better. Just stay away from Lamar Jackson yards and just bet the other 2.
Yeah. Yeah, probably good advice. I was trying to look at some Justin Tucker field goal markets. He made more than 1 field goal only 6 times last regular season, and the number is set at 1.5.
Am I correct in saying if we count overlap picks as their own picks, our only possibilities are 5-1 or 1-5 tonight? Oh no, because we could split. We could split. Okay, never mind.
Damn.
This is wonky.
Oh, we can middle this bad boy. Oh no, we can't.
What do you mean?
I wish we could.
You
well,
could
we
middle
have
Lamar
different
Jackson.
numbers. No, we can't.
Yes.
He can't be under 292 and over 300.
No. But I was saying you could bet. Oh right, because you can't bet under 300.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know how to feel about it.
It should be a crappy game.
Oh, I think it'll be great. I love watching
It'll be
Lamar
a
Jackson.
Monday night special, you know?
Are they playing in Vegas? Is this the first
I think
game
so,
of fans
yeah.
in Vegas?
Yeah, I think it's the Steve Levy, Brian Greasy special.
No. Because you got Peyton and Eli on ESPN too. Don't ever listen to Steve Levy and Brian Greasy again, with all due respect.
Big friends of the show. Big preseason Broncos vibes though with those guys.
I think that's like
Yeah.
it completely ruins it.
Yeah.
Completely ruins it for me.
Yeah. Big preseason Broncos
Like,
vibes
I'm trying
from
to
those guys, unfortunately.
I'm trying to give like a
Baltimore moved to 3.5. Love it, Kyle. It's Vegas. They're high on their own supply. They were doing this with the Golden Knights series.
it's like it's a real negative association that you get there. Like there's a little something called the Garcia effect, Dre. And this is
Jeff Garcia?
No. This is when you eat something and then you throw up later. Even if that wasn't the direct correlation, that food doesn't sound good to you for a long time, you know?
Yeah, well, I've been there. That's
So basically, you watch preseason football, you throw up, you don't want to hear those voices again for a long time.
a great point. Why would it be called the Garcia effect, though?
It was founded by Jeff Garcia.
That's my quarterback, as T.O. famously cried. That was about Jeff Garcia, right? Oh, maybe that's Romo related. Jeez.
That was Romo related.
Blast from the past.
Yep. Jeff Garcia.
DraftKings Sportsbook. Oh, let's go through some fun odds boost today. Not
Okay.
odds boost game. It's
The
no
one that
odds
I
boost
picked was
game.
called El Freaky.
El
El Freaky Naughty.
Yeah, what the hell is that about?
I-
L dash freaky for the Lamb Jack
Yeah.
over 300 yards.
I don't know.
What is going on?
I have no clue.
That's not his nickname. No one calls him that.
Literally, no one in history has
No
called
one.
him El Freaky.
Is there some rap connection? Is our guy the odds boost maker, the odds boost copy writing guy? Is he in his bag? Is this a J. Cole
I
reference?
think he's like hungover, little Sunday scaries last night. Had to come up
Right.
with some shit and just.
Right, because the other one's 1st and 10. Like, he really...
Ugh.
I think you're right. I think he was like whatever the DNVR bar is wherever he lives, you know?
I would maybe be more in support of this
Laying
as a
one
nickname
on.
for like a Latino baseball player, but an E in front of the L. El Freaky.
Freaky.
You know, like that's better than this current Lamar Jackson.
El Freaky's good. Like Vlad Guerrero Jr. to hit a home run, and that's pursuit of 50.
Dude, is Elias Diaz's new nickname El
Gross.
Freaky?
El Freaky, love that. Oh, you Darvish to record a win. That's you win. I don't think that's very good, Ryan.
No. So wait, are we just going
Oh.
through these on our own?
Oh, and we brought back Xander Bogaerts and Rafael Devers to combine for 3+ hits. Do you remember what that one was?
X gonna give it to you.
I wish. No, dynamic duo.
Gross.
Gross. And then, yeah, we have a Cristiano Ronaldo boost. That's just CR7. Come on.
Come on.
All those great odds boost names and more, though, at the DraftKings Sportsbook.
Just
Number one in the land.
just
That's where Ryan made all this money.
just because it's Monday doesn't mean you just get to half-ass your way through the day.
No. And I don't give an F what you were doing last night while watching NFL games.
Right.
You better come ready on Monday.
Yeah, I don't care if you were crushing BLTs
Right.
or beer towers, as we call them,
Yep.
at the DNVR bar all last night. Like, you better come correct. 8 a.m. Monday morning, we need our odds boost.
We need good Monday Night Football odds boost, not
Yes.
El Freaky. Unless it's spelled EL-Freaky and it's MLB related with a phenomenal
Yes.
Latino player.
El Freaky is actually really good for that.
What would you guys name that odd boost for Lamar Jackson if you guys had the chance?
Lamb
Lamb
Jack.
Jack.
The Lamb Jack 300. I would treat it like an Indy car.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like a robot. The Lamb Jack 300.
Right, exactly. Yeah, like the Osimo 5000. Shouts to South Park.
Also, the way you spelled it in
Yeah.
your odds boost is incorrect. It's not lamb, as in like the animal lamb. It's Lam Jack. Lamb Jack.
Sure, but I want to make sure people know what we're doing, you know. Lamb Jack.
Zach says, thank God y'all are not my boss.
True that.
I mean, it is true that we didn't have to come correct until like 12:45 for our jobs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
I was on calls earlier than that, but sure.
but
Yeah,
were you
look
really
at the Broncos
expected to be
problem.
at your best?
lately while I'm on, I hate to say it, guys, I'm at my worst more than at my best.
I had like a really good Monday morning. This is kind of
Big disciplinarian vibes from this.
This is kind of my
lately.
slow day of the week.
Oh,
Not
love
to
hear
not to
that.
give any spoilers for us not being in studio later this week, but I'm going back to Arizona. And so today, like I was like, man, Monday, like I think I'm gonna keep my schedule clear in the morning. Went to Starbucks, then went to Santiago's.
Did they have everything at Starbucks?
No.
Tell me what
Why do you
they
think
were
I went to
meant-
Santiago's? They had absolutely no food at Starbucks.
Hell yes.
But
I
that actually
love
worked
that.
out really well. I was like, I'm gonna go to Santiago's. I'm pretty sure Santiago's breakfast burrito, best deal in America.
Wow.
$2.50.
That is a good deal. Also, if you are ever on Koufax desperate for coffee, do not go to the Starbucks right there. Just don't.
If you're on Colfax and you're desperate for coffee, come into the DNVR bar, get a Strava Craft Coffee cold brew.
Well, we open at 3.
That's true.
I don't think anyone's like panicking on their commute. Like, I need my Strava right now.
You know, if we open up the back door, put some plexiglass up, we could have our own little drive-through through the alleyway. And I'll just serve those babies. You guys can give me tips and make it worth it.
That'd be outstanding. And we are absolutely not doing that. Do not show up at our back door. You will get our bar shut down.
All right. Speaking of DraftKings, if you want to have a lot more fun betting on watching sports, and you want the chance to make more than a month's rent in one weekend, like I did,
right.
then you got to get in on DraftKings Sportsbook. Now, again, don't go into it thinking that that's how you're going to pay rent. You'll have a really bad time. Yeah. But if you think that you're just going to have some more fun watching sports and then one day you might end up making a lot of money on a weekend, well, that's the way to go.
Plus, as a new user, free money left and right.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. Lots of free money at DraftKings Sportsbook, all sorts of sign-up bonuses, including the bet $1 on any NFL game and get $200 instantly. So all of our friends over in Phoenix, Dre, have been getting in on this bet one to get eight $25 free bets. And their Slack channel is just piled up with them cashing in on these $25 free bets. Our graphic designer over there, Arnold, he had Devontae Smith to score the first touchdown of the game. He put a $25 free bet on that. Bang. He had DeAndre Hopkins to score the first touchdown of the game in the
What was
Cardinals.
the juice on Devontae?
Let me look.
That's over. Like, that's Baby Beluga territory for sure.
Yes. So he had
Oh, my gosh.
Devontae Smith. It doesn't tell me what it was, but it was 25 to win 300. So, yeah, over Baby Beluga. And then he had DeAndre Hopkins, 25 to win 250. So that also was Baby Beluga.
Jeez.
Double Baby Belugs. So it's really fun. And like we
Makes
said,
me want to travel the country hearing these stories.
I know.
Yeah.
Free $50 for me just for being there last week.
I know. I almost want to take a red eye, meet you for lunch at the airport, and then just fly back.
Well, if you take a red eye, you'll be there at like 1 a.m.
Yeah. I also hate flying. Lines at these airports have been absurd. Mostly DIA because they can't figure these buses out.
What's going on with DIA? Figure it out, guys.
It's all the aliens. They're
Speaking
coming
of
out
buses,
little
Party
by
Bus to the
little.
Buffs game, Elite.
What's it?
You guys are going to have that opportunity to do that for the Broncos games. So keep that in mind. First home game against the Jets, of course, 2 weeks away, or 2 and 3/4 weeks away. Even more than that. 2 and 6/7 weeks away.
I don't know where we're
And you have the opportunity to come down to the DNVR bar, get a couple drinks, take to-go drinks onto the bus, drink them on your way to the stadium, go to the tailgate, get food and Breck brews there at the tailgate, and then after the game, you hop back on the bus. The bus brings you back to the DNVR bar. You keep it rolling while you watch Sunday Night Football and our post-game show.
Incredible.
I don't know what I'm talking about. DraftKings Sportsbook.
Exactly.
Amazing sign-up deals, including a $1,000 sign-up bonus when you use the code DNVR. So make sure you do that. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado-only bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough. Restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
I think that's a show record with 5 attempts to get a DraftKings read in before we finally succeed.
Yes. And as y'all hear from behind the Mac, the man behind the Mac, I'm stealing that from Espo.
Wow.
He's throwing up the double-fisted number ones.
Oh, yep, exactly. Indeed. Dilemma of the day.
DOD, what do we got? Our favorite betting strategies 2 weeks into football season and our first MNF SGP LFG.
Once again, making history. I think we've covered strategies a decent amount. Well, at least how you're making money.
Yeah, first half faves have been really good to me in college football because you get these teams who go out there, they really want to get some good work in for their starters early on. I don't actually know what the line was for Alabama against Mercer, which they shouldn't be allowed to play them. But they only ended up winning that game 42-7.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know what it was in the first half and what the line was. They might not set it. But basically what you're doing is teams are going out there, they're getting great work for their teams in the first half, and then they're dialing it back a little bit. And not even just that. It just feels like in college football, the better team comes out better. Mm-hmm. And then, the underdog maybe makes some crazy plays in the second half, makes it a little bit closer. But you're usually seeing the better team dominate early in the game. That's what I've been noticing. So that's been huge for me. As for the NFL, what I did with that all dogs go to heaven parlay yesterday is I just picked against overreactions. I thought people were way too high on the Bills. I thought people were way too low on the Steelers. I thought people were too high on the Titans. I thought people were too low on the Cardinals. And then what was the other one? I thought people were too high on the Washington football team.
Right.
I don't really think I kind of also think people are too high on the Chargers, but I thought people were way too high on the football team. And so that's what worked for me. I'm a little bit worried with that tonight.
Yeah.
But the Raiders, what did they do to get better?
No, nothing. They suck. They stink.
Yeah.
Ravens have maybe lost a couple guys on D, but then gained a couple guys on offense. It's going to be fine.
One other reason why I really like Lambjack to go over that tonight, down his top 2 running backs.
Yeah.
So they're going to lean on him a little bit more.
That's true. That's true. All right. That's great, Ren. That's great stuff.
You got any strats that have been working for you? Oh,
no, I've been too conservative.
Player props are super low right now, especially on young guys.
You are seeing that.
Look for second-year players. That's something that's been working for me. So one that exists tonight.
That was a big preseason strategy, man.
Yes.
Yeah, CD, perfect example.
CD. We hit CD. We hit Jerry Jeudy.
Yep.
Please be okay. We hit, there was another one.
I wonder if Herbert went over his number. Well, here's Chase suggesting Henry
And that's
Ruggs.
what I was just going to say. Henry Ruggs tonight really interests me.
Well, let's flip that thing into SGP mode then.
All right. Let's flip that thing. So everyone says.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Ravens. Bang. SGP mode. Watch the crown fill up. All right. Where do you want to start here? Should we? I like to start in player props.
Okay.
So, I don't like any of that. I think Marquise Brown's going to get a big one tonight.
You do, huh?
Let's go over 44.5.
Oh, man. Okay.
Henry Ruggs.
Yeah.
What did he say? 36.5. So we've got 34.5 here available. I like that.
I'll take it. I kind of feel Sammy Watkins being a decent contributor. Maybe over 44.5 for Sammy.
I don't like it. I want to get to receptions, though. That's where I think I might be a little more comfortable there. Darren Waller, he's got to get 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Henry Ruggs, I'm not interested.
That actually takes value away, right?
No, it doesn't.
If I add Waller 5+, I go from plus 950 to plus 850.
What did you put in there? What have you put in there so far?
Under 50.5. Ravens minus 3.5.
You already did that. See, I start with props.
I know.
Get out of here.
Well, they're already there. That's our consensus picks of the night. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Okay. Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, good call, Connor.
Over 4. That's all I'm interested in so far. Rushing props. Holy cow, you have to bet. If you want Lamar. Oh, never mind. Okay. Lamar Jackson rushing yards. I don't really like. All of those are pretty high. Okay, none of that.
No rushing props whatsoever.
I don't like any of them.
I'm going Lamar under 99.5 rushing yards.
Okay. Then I'm going Lamar over 244.5 passing yards. You can't take that because if he hits that, your under 292 is dead.
Yeah, I'm not taking it. Game props.
I'm at plus 525 right now.
What?
I only have 4 picks in there.
I'm at plus 6,000.
You're at plus 6,000. This is what happens when you don't.
Ryan, yeah, I can't.
You have to build things the right way. You can't just build a building without laying the foundation first.
SGP really like corrodes my brain.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how to do it properly. Corrodes my brain for reals.
Okay. Well, you're really messing up my flow here.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm lost. I'm wandering at sea. I am lost. I'm Captain Ahab has lost his mind and is officially a goner.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to go into back here to the top. We're going. I don't want 4.5. I want 4. Why is it 4.5?
I went 3.5. It's fine.
Okay. Alternate spread. Ravens minus 3.5. That gets me to plus 850. Then we're going.
You like the under.
I know.
You got that in?
So let me just get that, but I want to get it to the perfect point to get this to plus 1,000. Under 49.5. It's too much.
So I ended up taking the under, that 3.5. Marquise Brown over, Henry Ruggs over, Waller over 5+, Watkins over 4+ receptions, Renfro over 4+, and Lamb Jack under 99.5 rushing yards. That's how I got to 6,000. Gonna get these picks in now, and then I'm gonna withdraw some money. That's gonna feel
all right.
really
I'm
good,
going
you
all the
guys.
way to under 60.5. That
See?
still gets it to plus 1,700. So I'm gonna actually give myself
17. Love it.
But I'm actually gonna give myself a little more wiggle room with the Ravens then.
It's essentially a tease. He's creating an in-game teaser. It's high-level stuff, you guys. High-level stuff. I've got a free bet because my SGP, I finally applied it yesterday.
All right. Ready for it?
Yeah.
Where I've really been having success is between plus 1,300 and plus 1,600. So that's where we're going here. Over 44.5 Marquise Brown receiving yards. Over 34.5 Henry Ruggs receiving yards. 4+ Hunter Renfro receptions. Over 244.5 Lamar Jackson passing yards. Under 60.5 total points. And Ravens plus a half point. That gets us to a nice, smooth plus 1,300.
I'm going to have to re-listen to the show, so I make sure I get that one in too. All my bets are placed, though.
Everyone got it? Everyone good? Any double checks on there?
You can rewind if you need to. You can rewind. Okay.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Best of luck.
That
Monday Night Football, baby.
Oh God, I can't wait. Doing a little grilling out at the apartment complex, and then watching the game.
Love it.
It's gonna be awesome. All right, guys. Thanks everyone who tuned in. Thanks to the betting gods for a great weekend, and we will see you guys tomorrow.